Hey guys, and today we're back with another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys another custom origin set. As always, this is Origins by Fiverr. Okay, so this origin is called, it was originally called the Tomb King, but I made the thumbnail before the video and I called it Pharaoh accidentally. So I just called it Pharaoh in the title and undead Pharaoh in the description. And so yeah, if I select that, you'll see a bar shows up on the right side of my screen. I'll get to that in a minute, but moving on to the abilities. Pharaoh of the Land. So this is the ability that basically makes you want to stay in desert. So basically, like you can see here, I don't have any effects, but when I go on sand, I gain resistance. So basically, this means that whenever you're standing on sand, you'll gain resistance. So this doesn't have to be in a desert biome. It can be in whatever biome you want. It just has to be that you're standing on sand. So moving on to the next ability, Gift of Nagash. So this is an ability that makes it so you literally can't die in desert. You're immortal. So in deserts only. So if I set the time to night real quick, and if I get myself some class, and go to game mode survival, and then just summon all the husk I need in front of me, you'll see right here, yeah, I literally can't die. So basically what this ability does is it prevents death. That's what it does, but it, like you might mistake it as I'm using a totem if I'm dying every single time, and that's not what's happening. I actually just made it so that you gain the effects of a totem of undying when you drop down to about 1 heart, because I can't just have a player with 0 health with no hearts but still living. That would be awful. But anyway, look at this getting bigger. So moving on to the next ability, Rail. So if you saw me in game mode survival, you would have known that I had 2 less hearts. So I'm not going to go to game mode survival right now because there's literally an army of husk waiting for me. But anyway, moving on. Stomach. You can't eat anything except bones. Now, if I set it to day real quick because I don't want to get bombarded by mobs. There we go. And this stomachless undead ability also ties with the magical binding ability, which means you exhaust less. So that's why if I go to game mode survival, the problem with magical binding is that it makes you lose hunger so slowly. It's so slow in making you lose hunger, which is why I have made it so that I made a command block like this. Gives me hunger effect 199. Hunger 199. So as you can see, even with hunger at the maximum amplifier, I only lost 3. And if you're wondering why my hunger bar went up, it's because you also have a hidden ability that makes it so that you regain hunger when you're in a desert. So yeah, there's a lot of desert related stuff. So I'm just gonna go over to the river here. So I don't regen the hunger. So if I press use on the bone, you'll see that it disappeared and gave me hunger. So how this works is it doesn't actually use the consume activity, but rather it uses the action of using a bone, which you can't do in survival Minecraft, and then it makes it so that you gain hunger and saturation when you do that. And so yeah. Moving on to the next ability. Is the Curse of the Pharaoh. So this is a primary ability, as you can see. So it'll give all enemies nearby wither for 10 seconds, blindness for 5, and bad omen for 10 minutes. So by all enemies nearby, it actually has a bit of reach. Like if I just do this right here, and if I do this one here, and then if I run away, so that I can show you exactly why. Like if I use my primary key, you'll see that even they get affected, and they're quite a bit far away from it. So it goes for about 30 blocks, which is insane, and which is a bit overpowered too, but yeah. I can't do anything about that. Its origin is basically just the king of the desert, so so moving on to the next ability, it's called Drain Travel. So this is the final ability. So if you've been following along with the origin right now, you'd know that this origin is extremely overpowered when you're like in a desert, especially. But then again, you have no weaknesses other than the fact that you can't eat gold and food. So, which brings me to this weakness. I don't know why I can't. So what this ability basically does is it's the bar on the right side of my screen. So if I press this real quick, you'll see that I gain slowness. That's when the bar is at 1 charge. So this bar has a total of 10 charges, and each time it charges up for every minute that you're outside a desert biome. So yeah, it's going to charge up pretty fast. It only takes 10 minutes for it to fully charge, and depending on what charge you have from 1 to 10, it'll give you a negative effect. So when you're in a desert biome, it reduces the charge by 1 per second. So it's quite hard to do this in a desert biome, but this command block gives me 2 charges, and as you can see, slowness is the first one, but if I go with 3, you'll see I get slowness 2 and mining fatigue. So how these abilities work, how these effects work is it'll basically amplify given effects and introduce new effects. So none of the effects go above 5 because I didn't want to make living outside of a desert like living, you can't live at all. So I just made it so that you gain effects that still allow you to live there but not have so as you can see, I gain mind fatigue 2, slowness 3, and bad luck 1. Yeah, that's when I have 3 charges. So when I have 4 charges, there'll be mind fatigue 3, slowness 4, bad luck 2, and weak. Yeah, it kind of sucks, but at the same time, this is when slowness reaches 5, which is the maximum level. It won't go past 5 because I didn't want to make it so that you literally couldn't move. That's the last thing I want to do when you're outside of desert biome. So yeah, you get weakness 3, mining fatigue 5, slowness 5, and bad luck 4, along with hunger when you're at 6 charges. when you're at 7 charges, you gain weakness 4, mining fatigue 5. Basically everything is 5 at this point, right? Except hunger. Yeah. Except hunger, everything is basically 5. And when you're on 8 charges, yeah, everything's 5 except hunger. Yeah, hunger is 5 as well. So as you can see, it also gives you if I just go out of the desert biome real quick, and so obviously as this ability goes along, you will get weaker and weaker the further you are from desert biome. So if I when it's fully charged up, it will just give me a second here to charge up the bar and charge by 10. As you can see, I gain blindness, weakness 5, mining 5, hunger 5, slowness 5, and bad luck 5. The bad luck effect was basically just so that I can make it so that there was another effect. There was no real reason. It was the only other effect that really didn't actually do damage or something that made it so that you couldn't survive outside of a desert biome. Like, other than wither and poison, it's one of the only effects. So yeah, which way is the desert? This way. And so, as you can see, when I go to a desert biome, it discharges the bar real quick. So it's like 1 discharge per second. I think I already said that. But anyway, so yeah, thank you guys for watching this video all the way until the end. So please consider subscribing. Subscribing helps me out a lot. And leave a comment saying what did you like the most about this origin, or what do you think I should do with this origin, or even like the video. I mean, yeah. And so I'm gonna be trying to upload daily as well, because I mean, why not? Keyword being I'm gonna try. I won't be able to upload every single day, but I'll try to keep it on schedule. So if you guys want to see more origins, custom origins, especially really good, I mean, the Pharaoh is a really interesting origin, at least in my opinion. So yeah, if you guys want to see what you can do with this origin, and even leave a comment on what I should do, I might actually do that. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, like I said, subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.